Hi y'all, welcome to another edition of SnapBOOSTER Solutions. Today we are going to be answering the question of what should I do if my Snap doesn't go through? So I'm going to go ahead and give you a short answer. Number one being make sure you have service. If you don't, connect to Wi-Fi. Number two, make sure you're including the word Snap in the same message as the picture of your receipt. The third possible solution is if the short code number 343434 just isn't working, go ahead and text our long code number at 248-246-7627. And finally, the last thing you could do is call your service provider and ask them to lift the short code restrictions on your phone. Now, if you'd like a little bit longer than short answer, let me go ahead and explain each of these just a tiny bit more. So make sure you have service. If not, connect to Wi-Fi. First of all, you want to make sure that your network is working. So if you're just in a weird place where typically you don't have service, that might be a reason why it's not going through. If it's not and you have an iPhone and have access to iMessage or a Samsung or Android that does the same thing, it would behoove you to connect to your Wi-Fi so you can make sure that your text messages can be sent through using the internet. Now, two, oftentimes people will send the picture of the receipt and then the word Snap in a separate message. But for our system to recognize your Snap, you have to send the picture of the receipt and the word Snap in the same message. So if you're still having issues with that, another tip is to try sending the word Snap in all lowercase letters. Now, if your snaps aren't going through, your particular service provider might have some restrictions against short code number. Now, a short code number is simply any phone number that has less than the traditional 10 digits. So our 343434 number would definitely qualify as a short code number. So the easiest way to get around that and to amend that problem is simply to send your snaps to our long code number using the same process, sending the picture of the receipt and the word Snap in the same message to our long code number at 248-246-7627. But if you would like to lift the restrictions of short codes off of your phone, simply call your service provider and ask for them to do so. So if you look in the description below this video, you'll see a link to our troubleshooting guide, which will walk you through exactly what you need to say to your service provider to get those restrictions lifted. So just as a recap, what should you do if your snaps don't go through? One, make sure you have service. If you don't, connect to Wi-Fi to make sure your text messages go through. Two, make sure you're including the word Snap in the same message as the picture of your receipt. 3, if the short code number isn't working, text to our long code number at 248-246-7627. And finally, call your service provider and ask them to lift your short code restrictions on your phone. So that'll help you to know what you should do if your Snap doesn't go through. We'll see you next time.